Okay. So yes, this is my first video after losing my entire hard disk
off my computer that I used for all of my YouTube career, including months worth of footage, 8 YouTube videos, all of my Adobe presets, all my saved music, all of my templates, all the stuff I worked on Adobe ground up since I started YouTube.
And honestly, I just need something cheery right now. I need something where I'm just sitting down, talking to the camera, yapping. So anything you're seeing pop up in this video on the screen, I built from scratch all over again without dragging and dropping anything from other videos that I made because I lost all the other videos that I made and the videos I have published and everything. Anyway, throw the problems out the window. Today, I am doing my Japan haul. Woo! I just came back from my trip to Japan and
all of that jet lag, adjusting and emotion collapsing and figuring out that I can't have access to any of my hard disk anymore, and then figuring out which schools I got accepted to, and then all of the emotional turmoil
limited me from opening my bad boy fucking suitcase. And you guys, the USD to yen conversion rate, like in my head, I abstractly understood that the yen is weak right now. But when you go to Japan and you see like $1 skincare, $8 really high quality bowl of ramen, conveyor belt sushi for like $1 sushi, exited the place really full of high quality sushi for like $30 per person. My haircut, $100 when it would have cost me $200 in the US. It like starts to sink in like, holy shit. Yeah, the yen is weak right now. And like, I'm so thankful that I'm not that much of an impulsive buyer. I mean, yeah, I have a haul, but it could have been worse. My game plan there worked out insanely well. The game plan, which was to pack my suitcase 25% full and come home with it 110% full. Well, I came home with it 110% full, so let's see what I got. I guess that like the thing I've been like yeeting across this video right now is just like my leftover bento box from the last Shinkansen I rode. The wood is like styrofoam, but it's really sturdy. Like this whole package is insanely well made for like packaged Shinkansen bento. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of stuff, but the first thing I want to start with before I get to any fucking thing else in here are my receipts in the miffy bag that I got from Kiddyland. Yeah, this miffy bag is so cool. And then also I got this bag from Takeout Sushi. We just walked into a sushi restaurant at 11 p.m.
They served us green tea. The sushi chefs made our takeout right in front of our eyes. Bottles of soy sauce inside the takeout with like ginger wrapped in plastic wrap so that the flavors would penetrate into the sushi. And they put it in these boxes and then they wrapped it in gift wrap and put it in this gift bag. And all of that was like
$10? They're just doing this because that is norm. The care they put into everything there just makes my heart. But anyway, this bag weighs so much. It has all of my receipts, memorabilia, the Ryoanji flyer, one for Osaka Castle, all of the Polaroids I took, but this one was my absolute favorite. These will not only be good memories, but also a good indicator of how much I actually spent on all these souvenirs. It's gonna pop up on the screen because guess what? I read this receipt from Donkey. I'm gonna start with my last 7-Eleven haul I made in Japan. What I ended up buying was just a few protein bars. I have a guilty passion for trying new protein bars, so this made me really happy. Karorimate! This one's cheese flavored. These were all from the Mega Don Quijote in Shibuya. Most of them are gifts to friends. I didn't even save that much by going in the tax-free lane and all that passport checking and shit, and then going to the airport and like having to scan my passport again for like the tax-free benefits so that they can like cross-check me and everything because all of this shit was under 100. If it's not skincare, it's for my friends. But this is all skincare. When I was shopping in Japan, and I would just enter a pharmacy, a department store, a discount store, and all of the products lining the walls were shit that I had to like scavenge Yes Style and J Beauty sites and K Beauty sites that offer international shipping for, and they were just right in front of me in department stores as if I was walking into the mall right now and I saw a Sephora and they offered these like American products. Yeah, it makes sense logically, but just to like see it physically is like, I had these on my Yes Style wish list for ages and I could buy so much more than this, but honestly, My philosophy was like, I'm just going to buy what was immediately on my wish list. This next bag I'm very excited for because like some of it's for me, but most of it's for my friends. The only thing for me right now that I actually really want to try is boba protein. These are snacks for friends. This super cute handkerchief is also for my friend. Look at the embroidery and the stitching. Her username for her spam account is literally, I have a dog, but it's not a corgi. Another gift I have for a friend, she is obsessed with gummies. Like she goes to the vending machine at school and gets like $5 gummies. I don't know how she does it. Here's a 50-cent gummy for you.
Cheese, cracker, creamy. Wow.
And yes, I asked all of my friends,
Hey, I'm going to Japan. Is there anything specific you want me to buy you?
only one of them really responded with stationery. And I was like, yeah, I got you. They're going into concept art and I know you want these art supplies. So I got some mono erasers, one for you and one for me because we are both married to this. Got you a brush pen, got you a Posca, and then to my other stationery friend, if no one got you, you know Ari got you with the campus notebooks, whole set. Rah! And then this is to my friend who loves cutesy stuff. I also personally love pom pom pudding, so my logic was like, if I love it and you love it, you're gonna love it and I'm gonna buy it. However, that is not the only donkey I went to. I went to another donkey in another region in Tokyo and this was an impulse buy and I do not regret it. I will not regret it for the rest of my life. Totoro rug. I have like no foot rugs and how perfect is this? And this is also for me. I love pom pom pudding. We went to a third donkey and I know. In the US, I'm obsessed with going to TJ Maxx and Goodwill and Home Goods and Ross and all of those discount stores. And then Japan, I got Toriden, which is a skin serum that is low molecular hyaluronic acid. It's been working miracles because in an effort of traveling light when I went to Japan, I did not bring any toners. I only brought moisturizer and that was what I was applying every night and my skin downgraded. When I started applying this on my travels, my skin upgraded. And then, rilakkuma! Because I went to Kiddyland, as you know, from the receipt packaging. And I'm sorry, rilakkuma, the entire franchise, but like especially just rilakkuma is like my favorite thing on earth. I have this giant rilakkuma plushie on my bed that I got from Vancouver. If you give me something rilakkuma, I will love you for the rest of my life. I want to eat you. No cannibalism on public channel, so. Anyway, the other thing I got from Kiddyland was an umbrella. It's a miffy umbrella, and I'm just gonna show you guys. This kind of broke the bank. I mean, it's like crazy how everything franchised is really overpriced because you're just buying it for the franchise. And the day after, it was forecasted to like thunderstorm and rain and pour the whole fucking day. And I only bought rain ponchos. And you just hold Miffy in the rain and Miffy's gonna support all of your hopes and dreams as you get pounded by Tokyo rain. One of my favorite colors. It's got ruffles, it's cute, it's coquette, it's demure, it's mindful. I just need to stop saying that. We love you, Miffy. I do have some more things from big chain stores that we picked up along the way, so let me tell you about them. First of all, we went to a pharmacy because my sister was sick and throwing up and she needed medicine, and Japanese medicine actually really helps for that kind of stuff. So when she was in the pharmacy, I got this for $1. Yeah, and it's really high quality. It's a facial foaming cleanser and I've been using it in Japan. And it cleanses my face and it does its job. And obviously you need a double cleanse, so I got this from the same pharmacy. And this was also really cheap compared to US prices. I was like searching reviews on it in the pharmacy. Apparently a lot of people like it better than most cleansing oils that they've tried that were like also K-Beauty, J-Beauty. So I love how J Skincare just like does its job really well and really high quality-ly. We stopped by Hands just to do a little shopping spree, and this is the one thing I got from Hands. It is a Excel skin tint serum because I only use concealer on my face, but like sometimes I don't even need concealer. So yeah, I tried like 10 different concealers and skin tints and foundations there. Found the right one. It works like a miracle, completely blends into my face, but it just makes the rest of my makeup like melt seamlessly onto my face, and that is something I never knew I needed. And then also another 7-Eleven haul. Picked this up because I thought it looked yummy. It had raisins in it, so I'm adding this to the protein bar stash. I think it was like one of those like meal bars, like an energy bar, and some mochis for friends, also from 7-Eleven. Now finally the section where it's not just from like big brand stores and department stores, because when you go to Japan and the yen is weak and all of the Japanese people want you to buy things, they actually mean shop small and buy from small businesses and support the local economy, because that's what you should do. Even though my haul right now looks pretty sweet, here is everything else I bought. So in Hakone, we bought a lot of things to consume. Like, that is where I fell in love with karepan and so much soft serve and black eggs, of course. But one thing I did buy from the gift shop there is this Hakone tote bag. Now for the Kyoto section, I got fancy chopsticks. Yeah, this was at one of those stores where you could get your name carved onto the chopstick, but literally just for my specific chopstick, they couldn't get my name carved onto it. And I was like, why? But I do truly believe that the cutlery you eat with and the dishware you plate with and the appearance of the food and the way you pick it up are all huge factors of your eating experience. And yeah, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to think about eating experience instead of like just being full and enjoying yummy food. But it is a luxury I indulge in, and I am indulging in it with these sweet chopsticks. I can already sense the comments telling me I hold my chopsticks wrong, but a Chinese American does what a Chinese American wants. Anyway, we walked into this super cute, quaint store with just like this old woman sitting at the counter, and it was like off the beaten path, but on our way from the hotel to Gion, filled with just these tiny little amazing trinkets and kitchenware and like dollar store stuff that you'll just need for your home. And I will need this for my home. As I was saying about like all of this kind of stuff influencing my eating experience, this will make my eating experience so cute. Like, imagine like picking up your katsukure with like a little spoon and like stabbing your fork into the katsu. Okay, I went to the kitchen street in Osaka. Another spoon, but this is like one of those wooden ones. Can't wait to like eat ice cream with this. Another thing I got at the kitchen street, it's from this shop. They had 3 floors and their basement is expansive. It just has like, you can tell that like local businesses actually buy there, because I literally saw them sell a glass that was the same glass I drank out of at the Japanese pancake place with a 2-hour wait list. But sushi roll. The smell of bamboo from the basement of a kitchen store. I wanted this for a long time. And the other big purchase I made at the same store was this matcha bowl. Before I went to Japan, I'd be like dumping brownish powder into the blender with almond milk, blending it, pouring it into a cup, pouring water back into the blender to clean it, blending it, pouring it into the cup, and then just drinking it with liquid sweetener. Yeah. Not anymore. What? The glaze they used on this and the technique they used to like run it down, and there's like a little swirl inside and a swirl on the back that like themes the whisking pattern you use when you whisk matcha. I was like swirling it. It's exactly Ari colors. Goblin, gremlin core. I saw this in like a little corner in the basement and I tried to like look away from it. I tried to break eye contact, but it was staring at me. It was screaming my name. But another thing I bought in Osaka on that same kitchen street are these 2 bowls from the same store. It was a different kitchen store down the street, but that whole street, just like I think I spent like 3-4 hours shopping there. I bought these cute little sauce dipping bowls for my friend. They're so cute. You could put them in a set together. They stack on top of each other. I love that this one has brown speckles, but this one has green speckles on the 2 sides and brown speckles in the center. Like, they know what they're doing with the aestheticism of these, and I dig it, and I hope my friend digs it too. The ceramic purchase I made for myself, of course, is the rice bowl. I love using teal in all of my artworks, specifically this shade of teal with the combination of like the olivey brown and the speckles on the inside that kind of just like naturally occur because of the glaze they use. The ribbed outside that showcases the other colors of the clay. I love it so much, I'm gonna eat all my rice out of it. Anyway, this is all the kitchenware I got, and I could not be happier with my purchases. I'm gonna treasure them for the rest of my life. And I have a long life left to live if I keep on drinking that matcha every day from this matcha whisks bowl, specifically this bowl. Like, this bowl will be the ticket to... Anyway, I also got this reusable linen mask from a fabric store in Nara. I walked in and like everything was just like hand weaved fabric, clothing items. More of an art museum, but I saw this little section that had these masks and I don't actually have a reusable mask. I bought these masks from 7-Eleven. You'll see people wearing these all the time on the subway, which is super considerate because I don't want to get sick from you either, and I don't want to get you sick either. Two other miscellaneous finds are these scissors. Yeah, I know you're looking at this and you're like, scissors? Then you just... Who has the brains to invent something like this? I cut my hair with scissors worse than these. Jesus Christ. And then also roasted rice tea with matcha. I stole this from my brother, so I think he got it from 7-Eleven. Also in the miscellaneous section, when we went to get conveyor belt sushi, we opted in for their little game thing. And I didn't know what they meant by game thing, but this is what they meant by game thing apparently. They kept on sending us this through the conveyor belt, and we got two. I got a panda and a chicken holding a block of cheese. I think I'm gonna give these to my friends who like these little knickknacks. It's honestly so cute. Okay, but the biggest purchase I made in Japan by far is, well, if this is not the first video you've watched on my channel, then you know that my hair looks very different now. And that is because I got it cut and perm in Harajuku. My hairstylist Umi did such a good job. I could tell he was so skilled. He like kept on refining my hair. Amount of detail he paid attention to, like literally every strand of hair on my head is crazy. And then also, as he was asking me like a proper hairstylist should, how do I usually style my hair in the morning? And I was like, well, I brush it and then I dry it and then I put leave-in conditioner in it. And he was like, oh, leave-in conditioner? Try this instead. And I was like, oh, what is this? And he was like, it's a 3-in-1. It's a leave-in conditioner, a curl styling cream, and a curl treatment cream. And I was like, I'm already sold. Like, here are photos of me without this in my hair, but with the same hairstyle. And then here are photos of me with this in my hair. I'm gonna like look up how I can get more, or like literally fly to Japan and then get more, because honestly, I might just do that. It's so good. And then like true advertising campaign, ah shit, if I gave them a Google review, they gave me this free conditioner that apparently they contributed to developing the formula of. I've been using this and my hair has felt soft and conditioning. So yeah. The last section of this entire haul, when you go to a Japanese hotel, they give you everything. Toothbrush, toothpaste, hair comb, face wash, conditioner, shampoo, and body wash, obviously, Q-tips, makeup wipes, and I be stealing them. So I stole this hairbrush. This is my body wash from the first hotel, and honestly, it looks kind of cheeseclothy, so I might actually use it for an art project. Oh, is that all that is in my suitcase? We emptied it out, guys. Oh my God. That is all I got from Japan. And my floor looks like an unboxing video, all right? And hopefully this is the gateway to many Japan vlogs to come, because I was filming every second of every day there. And I hope that I can just bounce right back to creating content, even though it won't be like the content I created beforehand. But yeah, thank you so much for supporting me on my journey. I mean, yeah, I'm literally just a baby YouTuber. I just started this January, just posted like college decision stuff and like kind of like small little lifestyle stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching me as I continue to post more creative, travel-y, cool, little lifestyle-y, creative mixed media content in the future. See you in the next one. Hopefully be my first vlog, so you guys will actually know where I shopped for all of this stuff. Safe travels, probably in your own home, and I will be seeing you guys very, very soon.